Right, so I'm going to run through how to do each of these problems in the simplifying algebraic fractions section, but it would be best if you pause the video in between each one because this is a GCSE topic and you should be able to do this, so I want you to have a go before watching how I do it, because I'm just going to do it quickly. So we are going to factorise the bottoms of these. So we've got 2x, take 1 on the top, and then on the bottom we notice that this is x plus 2 all squared. And then on the top we've got x, and if we take out a 3, then we've got x plus 2. Right, now we want to write these all over the same thing, so we can see that, so it will be, we want them both to be over 3, because we need that 3 there, then we need the x plus 2 from that one as well, and then it's going to have to be x plus 2 squared, because this has got squared, so we want this to be over 3 times x plus 2 squared. What's different between this and this? It's a 3, so we need to multiply top and bottom by 3. So that means we need to multiply this top by 3. So we've got 3 times 2x, take 1. And then this bit also needs to be over 3 times x plus 2 squared, and the only difference here is we're multiplying by another x plus 2, so on the top we'll have x times x plus 2. Right, and then we can write that all over one thing, so this is going to work out as 6x take 3 plus x squared plus 2x, and that's over 3 times x plus 2 squared. And so if we add these up, we've got x squared plus 8x take 3 over 3 times x plus 2 squared, which doesn't factorise, so that's as simple as we're going to get. Starting the same as last time, we want to write factorise stuff on the bottom, well, stuff wherever we can, we want to factorise, so we can take out a factor of x here. We've got x plus 3, and then here this is x take 3 squared. So what we want to be on the bottom for each of our fractions is, well, we're going to need an x, and these have all got x take 3's, and then it's going to have to be x take 3 squared, so we get this, right, so x times x take 3 squared is what we want to be on the bottom of each thing. What will we need to multiply this top and bottom by to get this? Well, we needed to multiply it by x times x take 3, and it's also times 1, so that can go at the front. And then this fraction, what are we multiplying it by to get this bottom? Because we know it's going to have x times x take 3 squared on the bottom, so it's got an extra x take 3, so we've got 3 times x take 3. And then this one, the thing we're missing is that x, so it's going to be over x times x take 3 squared, and so we're going to have x times x. Right, oh, maybe I'll put brackets around them. So then we can write this all over x times x take 3 squared, and we're going to get, and when we expand each of these, we get x squared take 3x plus 3x take 9 plus x squared. So these are going to cancel, and we're going to end up with 2x squared take 9 over x times x take 3 squared. Right, so we factorise the bottoms, so this is x take 3, x plus 2, and that's x on the top, and this one factorises to 2x take 1 times x plus 2. So we want it all to be over the same thing, so what it's going to have to be over, we've got this x plus 2 appearing in both, so we only need that once, but we need that as well and that. So it's going to have to be over x take 3 times x plus 2 times 2x take 1. And then what did we need to multiply this by to get to this bottom? So how do we get that bottom to that bottom? Well, we needed to multiply by 2x take 1. So on the top we're also going to have to multiply by 2x take 1. And then we've got, well, okay, let's do the bottom first. So the bottom is the same, x take 3 times x plus 2 times 2x take 1. And and we needed to multiply by the x take 3 to get this, because it wasn't here before. So we're going to be multiplying the 2 by x take 3. So we get, we can write this all over one thing, so that's now if we expand the top bits and then group them together, we get 2x squared take x plus 2x take 6. We add that all up, then we get 2x squared plus x take 6 over this stuff. And this factorizes to 2x take 3 times x plus 2 all over x take 3 times x plus 2, and it's a 2x take 1. Now I'm running out of room, but those cancel, and so, well, you can write a neater version for the end. Okay, factorize the bottoms first. Oh, that should be a minus. Minus 1 over x times 3x take 2 plus 3 over 2 times 3x take 2. So the common denominator, well, we're going to need an x squared, and then we're going to need a 3x take 2. Oh, and we're also going to need a 2 from this person. So 2 times x squared times 3x take 2. So what did we need to multiply this by, this x squared by, to get this lot? Well, we needed to multiply it by this 2 and this 3x take 2. So we've got 1 times 2 times 3x take 2. Now the next one, we've got 1 again, and what do we need to multiply all this by to get 2x squared times 3x take 2? We've already got the 3x take 2, we've already got 1x, so it's just times 2x. And finally this one, this 3, what do we need to multiply this stuff at the bottom by? Well, the only missing bit is the x squared, so it's going to be an x squared here. Right, so now let's expand the tops. So this is 6x take 4 minus, because there's a minus here, careful with that, so minus 2x plus 3x squared all over 2x squared 3x take 2. And that gives us 3x squared plus 4x take 4 over 2x squared x 3x take 2. And then this top bit factorizes to 3x take 2 times x plus 2 all over 2x squared times 3x take 2. So these bits are going to cancel, and we're just left with that stuff. And again, you can write it neatly on your own.